Hi, this is Dana of Day's Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to add a beaded strap to your clutch. For this tutorial, I'm using a bag that I have already made with my puff stitch bag pattern. That's about 9 inches wide and about 9 inches tall. You will also need some monofilament cording, which is the clear cording that I found at Walmart, a small hook, any size will do, some scissors, a measuring tape, and some beads of your choice. I bought these in an assortment bucket at Walmart. So let's get started. First thing I did was cut a strand of the monofilament cord about twice the length that I needed to go across the front. So you want to measure from corner to corner. First thing I did was grab the monofilament cord and pull it through. Here I'm getting the ends even so that I can knot it up so that it'll stay on the bag. Now I'm going to take the ends and put them together so it'll be twice as sturdy. I play around with the beads a little bit to try to get the look that I want. But since I'm only using two kinds of beads here, it isn't very hard to figure out. If you are using different beads, I advise you to play around with it. Have a little bit of fun. I'm making sure the beads are the same size here because sometimes in assortment bags, they're not quite the same size. I'm going to put the beads all the way across, so I'm going to speed up the video. It makes quite a mess because of the holes that they drilled in the beads. Here I am getting close to the end, and I'm just getting a feel for how long I want the strap to be. You don't want it to be too loose, otherwise it won't do the job that it's supposed to do. So I'm going to measure and see if it's about the right length that I want. I like it. So now I'm going to go from the inside of the bag and grab one of the ends, and then I'm going to go to the other side of the stitch and grab the other so that there's a barrier between the two. And on the inside of the bag, I'm going to knot it several times. I would like to note that I did these steps before I lined my bag. I'm going to add a zipper lining after I'm done with these steps. I did it this way so that it would hide all these ugly tails that I'm going to be cutting. And that way I don't have to weave anything in or worry about it coming out. This feels pretty good to me as far as the right size. Now I'm going to add another one, just like it. So again, I'm going to take a length of the monofilament cord, and I'm going to make sure it's double the length that I need. You don't really have to measure here, just kind of eyeball it. I'm going to repeat the process very near the spot where the other one came out of. In fact, it might even be the same spot. It's up to you. It depends on how your beads fit together. You may not be able to make them flush. Just get them close. So now I'm bringing the ends to where they're about the same length, and I'm going to knot them off several times. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to start it the same way as I started the last one? Or do I want it to be different and alternate? I think I want it the same. I'm going to speed the video up so that you can still see what I'm doing. I'm getting close to the end, and I'm trying to decide if I want it to hang down a little bit lower than the last strand. So I'm just kind of getting a feel. I don't think I like that. I'm going to take 2 more off. I want the straps to actually fulfill their purpose. You could always add a 3rd strand if you would like. So here I am, putting it in the same place. I'm going to grab the strands and bring them to the inside of the bag. Try to only grab one at a time. You also do not want to bring the strands through the same hole, otherwise it will not work. You may notice that the beads don't want to lay right. We're going to fix that in a moment. Make sure it's good and tight. I knot it a lot. This is going to get a lot of wear and tear, so you don't want it to be flimsy. All right, what a mess. So I got it the length that I want. I've got to play with it a little to get them to lay right. Yeah, I like that. Comfortable. It is a little loose though. So what I'm going to do is 2 beads in on each side. I'm going to anchor those down to the bag. This will make the bag more functional and also help the beads stay in place so they don't go all over the place. See how it is too big? Let's fix that. Okay, so you will need just a bit of scrap material from what you made your bag out of. And I'm going to attach a bit of it, 2 beads in on both straps to keep it from coming away from the bag so far. I just eyeball it, but if I had to guess, I probably cut about 12 to 13 inches. So I'm going to take an end through to the inside of the bag. And on the top, I'm going to take another strand in. Now I'm going to use this same strand to hold down the next 2. So I'm going to make sure that I have enough left over on one tail to take it to the other one. So here you will see that one of my strands is much longer than the other side. That's because the longer one will be used to anchor down the other set of beads. It's hard to tell because my material is black, but I'm going to be knotting it several times. Make sure you pay attention to the front of the bag as you are anchoring down the bag. You don't want it to pull unnaturally and look odd. That side is anchored down now. Now I'm going to take that long tail and bring it out to the outside of the bag with my crochet hook. Now I'm going to take it over the top of the intersection there of the first 2 beads to anchor it down. I'm going to tie it to the same tail that's on the inside that I did the first set. I'm knotting it several times to make it extra secure. You want to make sure that this does not easily come apart. It will get a lot of wear and tear. Now I'm going to repeat the process on the other side, 2 beads in. I'm going to speed this process up since you already saw me do the other side. Here we are. I like it. It's much more secure, so my hand doesn't feel like it's easily pushing through it. It's comfortable. Once I put items in the bag, it will be even more comfortable. Now I'm going to add a zippered lining across the top that will hide all of those tails on the inside. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.